Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was just doing something off camera and I was just making sure that what I changed in the config files was working. So, welcome back to my series, everybody. It is Steampunk, I believe. Keep forgetting that I wrote it down, which is a pain in the arse. Give me 2 seconds, man. My brain is just like, I don't remember if that is correct. It is. It is written down somewhere. Sorry, it's not steampunked, it's steambound from island to orbit. Just forget what I said. Anyway, so this is episode 2, it's just right after episode 1. I just literally ended the last episode doing editing now, and I fixed all the bugs that I was having. I did some reconfiguring with the inventory situation, and yeah, hopefully everything is running better now. I also might have fixed the lag issues from the first episode. I'm not 100% sure. I was just fiddling about with like file information and seeing if it worked. Anyway, so last episode, we were just talking about this series and everything that was going on in life, and I haven't got any confirmation yet from any questions from last episode, but I'm doing 2 episodes a day. This episode will go up to after the first one, which will be either today or tomorrow. It just depends on when it goes up. But I'm doing 2 episodes a day. I'm gonna try and keep to that kind of like formula and see if it works. If it doesn't, then tell me and I'll go back to 1 episode a day and see what goes on then. So today it's just hunting for a cave, a lush cave. I forgot the word and I was just like, remember the word. A lush cave. So I'm going to look for a lush cave, yeah. Hopefully things will work. Anyway, so I should have fixed some settings. I need to figure out how to move this somewhere. It doesn't matter. It's not in the way, so it's fine. Oh, yeah. I moved these up here and I don't know how to move that one, so it's a pain in the arse. But fine. It doesn't matter. I'll figure it out. So, finding a lush cave today is top priority number 1. Number 2, after finding a lush cave, is to make my booster. So I'll need to move all my stuff from up there to where the lush cave is. And number 3, start with some crate stuff. At least if I can attempt to do some crate items, then it should be fine. Is that a beehive? It looks like a beehive. It's not. It's a magnetite block. Oh, it's from Create New Age. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got that pack in here as well. I've wrote down all the pack information that I have, so you can be like, oh, this is what's in the pack, and you can download the pack through the app as well. Just add the mods that aren't in the pack already. Don't remember what's already in the pack, so forgive me. I've wrote down everything that you need for this if you want to like do this yourself, basically. So you can be like, oh, this is what the pack is using. And I also figured out the seed. So the seed will be in the first episode. It will also be in the like the playlist information. I was gonna say the server information. There's not a server. I would like to host a server, but I don't have the money. So, yay. I don't know if there. Do I need to just dig straight down from where the tree was? Is that a question? I'm gonna put stuff in the chest. It's daytime, and then hunt for another tree. Because if I can find the lush cave system, I can actually start this off. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna look for another. There's another azalea tree, literally outside my base. It's not that far. So yeah, hopefully that last episode, like tour around the base worked out. Also, what do you think of the images that I'm using for the series? I don't know if they work that well. Just let me know, okay? If they don't work that well, let me know so I can fix them, okay? It'll take me a while to like do a new one, but hopefully people will enjoy it. Also, do you like the new look for the channel? That's another thing that I need to worry about. Okay, 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 okay. This is dumb. No, fuck off. Ah! Fucking zombie bitch. Okay, I died. I shouldn't dig straight down. What's the number one rule in Minecraft? Don't stink. Don't dig straight down. Sorry about that. I died. My first death. Yay! Can we get a counter for every time I die? By the way, just like I wish I had like an editor to do like this stuff because I don't know how to edit. But I'm trying to edit myself to see if I can actually do things good. And if you heard that, that was me moving my mic out of my mouth because because the mic is fucking annoying. It's a pain in the arse. Do you think I'll survive that jump? Probably not. But I'm fine. Not 100% good, but I'm bit better. Oh, great. There's a creeper and a zombie and a skeleton. Sounds like a fucking bad joke. I'm fisting all of them. Maybe I should go back up and get myself some sword. You know what? I'm going to do that. Okay, I need to remember to dig that so I can get back down to kill the zombies and shit. So I'm going to go make myself a sword. I should have done that before I went back on my journey, but whatever. Live and learn, shall we say. Live and learn. Okay, I'm just going to make myself a crappy stone sword because stone swords are crappy. Anyway. Time to strike. I don't get that achievement, by the way. Advancement. It's not an achievement, it's an advancement. Use the correct terminology. Anyway, did you like the first episode? If you did, please tell me. If you didn't, please tell me, because I can figure out what's better. I'm trying to keep them like short form videos now, by the way. Trying to keep it short and sweet. Am I thinking the right way? Yes, I am good. Come here, zombie bitches. If you're wondering why I didn't talk there for a couple of seconds, it's because I had something in my teeth and I was trying to get it out with my tongue. I think I got it, but I'm not 100% sure. I hate the combat. Hey, I got the Monster Hunter achievement. I keep saying achievements. Advancement. It's an advancement. It's not an achievement anymore. There are advancements. Oh shit! That's the reason why I did that. Hey creeper. Hey creeper. Creeper blow up. Great. The creeper didn't blow up, and I'm gonna die because of the fucking skelly bitch. You skelly bitch! Do you have enough to make myself a crappy cheese? Armor? Probably not. But I'm gonna do it anyway because I am a masochist. Is that the word? Masochist? I don't know. I'm just gonna make myself the legs and the thing because I don't have enough to make everything else, and then make myself a. I should make myself a shear because I think I need wool for something. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I need wool for something. So I'll make myself shears so I can have shears. So stoting about somewhere. And I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna make myself another sword because I'm going to be a problem child for those zombies and skelly bitches. I should have made myself a shield. Why didn't I make myself a shield? I don't know. Oh yeah, this is going to be a problem. Okay, I can sort of make it. And I only need to right click to get my inventory back, which is good. Fucking creeper bitches. Creeper bitches. Hey, creeper bitch. I killed you, creeper bitch. Zombie bitch. I thought lush caves were supposed to be, like, lush, but I guess this isn't a lush cave. It's more like a dirt hole. Ah! Fucking bitch. Right, I have my inventory back. Good. Not good, but great. Anyway, I'm leaving. You can have the hole. I don't want it anymore. I need to remove the death markers, by the way. Anyway. So, last episode I was talking about building a base. I don't know if I actually did talk about building a base on camera, but I was going to plan to at least. And I want to make it out of calcite, this block here. But then I thought about it, and then I was like, well, it's too white to be like a base. I was like thinking maybe a factory floor for the eventual forte into, what's the word I'm looking for? I made up a word. The crate factory stuff. So I was like, I'll do that instead. I also found out that if I press G, it should be brighter, but I don't think it is. Anyway. I pressed G and it didn't work. So, anyway. Must be a different mod that I'm thinking about. There was I was looking for the mods off camera while I was editing my video. And I was interesting to find out that some of the mods that I installed were actually codependent. Is that the word I'm looking for? Codependent with other mods. So actually, I actually made this series a wee bit better for doing that. Oh, it's nighttime. I was going to go out and build something, but it didn't work. So, a lush cave is supposed to spawn under an azalea tree. And I am under an azalea tree, but I guess because this is an island, they don't spawn? Is that like a good like theory to have? Anyway, I'm gonna do some mining, grab resources, and maybe build a little crappy shack on top of this where my house hovel is currently, and maybe then find out if I can find a lush cave somewhere. I'm not gonna go down because I won't get back up. I'm actually going to do this right now and just not worry about it. So, last episode I thought I installed Decapitator, but apparently it was already a part of this like mod. So I was like, oh, I didn't install Decapitator. So I apologize for saying that I installed Decapitator. It's just included with the pack, which is Creating Space, and you can find it through the I can't say the word. It's like that's the Tekkit launcher. I'll always link it in my well, I won't link to it, but I'll always mention it in my description of the videos. Also, I can't really say big shout out to anybody because no one saw the first video yet. The first video will go out today. This is the second video, which will go out tomorrow. So I can't really big shout out to anybody. I was going to big shout out the subscribers, but no one subscribed in a while, so it's fine. I know that because I've been looking, and I've actually lost subscribers, which is a pain in the arse, but C'est la vie. I don't record like constantly, so if you're here to see like consistency, I'm sorry. That's the only thing I can say. I'm sorry. I don't consistently like record, and when I do, it's like here and there. I also made a short on my channel, like a short video explaining that I made a book, which I did. It's on Amazon. I will link it in every like thing that I do. It's a link that'll be on my channel permanently. If I could do that, I think I can. I think I can link Amazon stuff. I'm not 100% sure, but I made a book. It's kind of a cack, not a cack, but I mean it's my first book that I wrote. I wrote it. I wrote. I had been writing it for 13 and a half years. I've been through so many like redrafts and that. That's why it took so long. I mean, it is my first book. My second book. Yeah, I'm working on another book. My second book might not be as long, but it might be as confusing as the first one. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'll let you like read it and see if you like it. It's that kind of like situation where you're like, oh, this is actually a good book, and then you're like, but it's like a fractured look at the world, and that's what I was going for when I was like writing it. I'm not gonna say anymore, so you can go and read it if you want. You don't have to, but you can. It's just on Amazon. You can go buy it. It's only like £9 or whatever it is in like your currency. It's like 10. It's a 10 or it's 9.99. So technically, and I don't get that money. I do get that money, but I don't get that that amount. I think I get like £4 every time that book is sold. So, yay! Yes, I self-published it through the Amazon thing where you can self-publish books. So, yeah. Hopefully, people will enjoy the book. Maybe they won't, but I think I've said book so many times it's now starting to sound very weird. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to clear out an area so I can actually start building stuff. If I had another like point of view like account on this, I could basically be like do like a time lapse kind of like thing, but I can't. So I'm just gonna do it. It's just gonna be a very basic wooden factory floor at the moment. It'll go from wood to like all the other stages, and I also need to find diorite. No, not diorite. Andesite, not diorite, andesite. Because I need andesite for create, which is a good like use of like the mod or that or I was going to say ore. I did say ore. The the stone type. Oh god, I said all the words but not the right ones. Why is this tree just here? Okay. I also need kelp, but oh, it's close enough to the island, so I could technically even get it, but I don't really want to. That's another thing. I need sand for stuff. New stuff. So, I'll let you guys decide in the comments below if I can leave. Like, as long as I don't build like a boat or anything, but to grab like stuff off the island. Shut up, phone. Wait, hold on. Somebody texted me. Hold on. Ah, it was just an email. Probably nothing important. So yeah, I'm doing this series for I don't know how many episodes I said I was going to do it for in the first thing, but I'm going to do it for maybe say 30 at the latest. If people enjoy it, I might do it longer because I want to go from island to orbit as my tagline states. I want to make it so that people enjoy it, you know? It's one of those things where it's just like, you know, if people enjoy it, I might continue it. I have the sniffles, so I'm sorry if you're grossed out by that, but I have to breathe in because otherwise I'm going to not be able to. Another thing why I don't do, I think I touched on this in the first episode, but I'm going to do it again on this episode. Another reason why I don't do single player like series anymore, it's because you get into a rut of like doing like building and like resource gathering and stuff. And if you had it on a server, you could like delegate to another person. But at least with this pack, you can do the episodes, the resource gathering leading up to something. Does that make sense? It made sense in my head when I said it. I don't know. I just know for a fact that at least beachfront property like is where my factory is going to go. I mean, I see it going here, like literally. Actually, you know what? I'll go free cam, right? So I see it here, so I can use the water here as a power source, and then eventually expanding it outwards, backwards, so it fits like a big area. So it could like start off small here with just the flooring and like maybe the foundation of a factory. I wish I had like an idea of like planning and shit. And then with free cam enabled, I think time doesn't move, but I'm not 100% sure. No, time is moving. Okay, so I have to be quick. So I want to do like I want to take over this whole island. So this whole island will have like create like stuff scattered about it. Maybe like a forestry area where I like could like just take down trees and shit. The only problem with free cam is it doesn't load the chunks that should be loaded. It's fine. I don't care. I may keep the village as like a monument to like the old days, and there's a thing that I have to go into because I think. Shut up, phone. I have to keep it because I think there's something in that well thing that leads to create stuff. I mean, I could go down it in the free cam and show you about it. Actually, I'm going to do that for a little bit. I'm just going to show you the stuff because I think this is like, oh god, it's a mob infested. It looks to be something that I need to do. I mean, there's like chests and shit, so I may do that eventually. So that may be a challenge that I can do. If anybody's interested to know that this episode is going to be a very lore heavy, very build heavy. That's what I was going for. So yeah, I'm gonna just go over here and start terraforming this area with spruce logs. Unless, hold on, let me try something. I want to do something like, okay, so I'm gonna do that and then see what's better. Is it that wood or that wood? What flooring would be better, stripped or normal spruce? Because I need to have stripped logs and then the andesite alloys, because then I can make andesite cases. Is that correct? Andesite casing? I think that's correct. I'm not 100% sure. Andesite alloy. I'm gonna test this out because I'm not 100% sure. Night time. Yeah, yeah, andesite casing. Yeah. I don't remember create much, do I? No, it's nighttime. Shut up. Okay, so I need. You know what? Well, while it's nighttime coming up, I'm gonna do some spelunking in the cave and see if I can find andesite. I don't know if I will find andesite in the cave now that I think about it. I think it's gonna be very hard to find it on this island. Now that I have a very strange feeling about it. I may also go back up and make some more torches because I think it's dark as fuck down here. It's dark as fuck. Anyway, I don't have any on my inventory, which is a pain in the arse. So yeah, I need to make stairs, by the way, because I hate jumping up these fucking 1 block gaps. I can make slabs. That's actually a good idea. I'm gonna make slabs because I think slabs will make it a wee bit more easier to get up, and it will save on space. So I'm gonna sleep. Yeah, brown wool. Wait, total energy store. What is the ECU? Oh wait, I think that's that power mod that I installed. I wanted to like add a lot of like power options in this pack so that I could like work on like, for instance, Um, what page is it on? I literally applied energistics. If I like make a factory and I want to like store everything in it, applied energistics would be working, and then supplementaries and stuff, which basically makes, I don't know if that's good or not. Whatever. I can also do it through the automated the this ship basically. So A2 does have a lot of like create like add on like information, which is kind of good. Also, there's travelers backpacks, so you might see traveler backpacks stoking about somewhere in the mod world. The only problem is I can't leave to do shit, so I'm gonna have fun with that. So yeah, I'm gonna build. Could I build this and travel this island a little bit? See, this is the thing. I can't like leave the island. I just need to make traveling easier in the island, shall we say? Um, no, you know what? I'm just gonna work on my base today. It's just gonna be base building today. So it's just gonna basically be me nattering on while I clear out some of this gravel, so I can use it for like stuff. So yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make a shovel because I hate fucking punching gravel by my hand. It's a pain in the fucking arse. So I'm just gonna make myself a crafting table and then a shovel because A, it's better, and B, I don't have wood. I could have made it out of stone. I have stone on me. Why am I being so stupid? No, I don't care. Okay, let's go. That's a lot quicker by punching than punching it with your hand. And then people were probably screaming at me in the comments like, this is stupid, blah 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 blah. Anyway, how's your day been? This is the next day over, by the way. So I'm just telling you right now, I'm doing 2 episodes a day, but they won't be going up on the same day. So yesterday's episode went up, so yay. And this is today's episode, which I'm recording in advance. So hopefully things are working out. And people are enjoying the series as a whole. I'm just worried that this series isn't going to work out. I don't know why I'm worried about it, but it just feels like it's not going to work. But it will eventually, kind of. It'll lead up to the kind of like thing. Anyway, I'm just going to not talk, do this, and I'm just clearing out a little area. I'm not clearing out a big area, and my shovel's going to break. God, there's so much gravel here. I mean, it's good for eventually if I want to do like the Hephaestus stuff, which basically means that it can go towards like leading towards. Oh, I can make gravel bricks and a slime ball. That's a good. That's good. And I can make a grave and grout, of course, which I need sand and gravel with. So technically, if I want to do like Hephaestus, which is just Tinker's construct grout. Anyway. Oh, I'm gonna make myself more shovels because A, it's better than to have more because then all it will do is replace it in my inventory with the next shovel in line when it starts to break. Also, if you want, you don't have to, but if you want, you can always subscribe to the channel. It helps me out. I mean, I don't see me doing YouTube as a business anymore. It's just for fun. But if people are interested in like seeing more videos like this, they can subscribe and basically convince me to continue doing this series. It's one of those things where you're like, I don't know if it's gonna work out, kind of like situation. So I'm gonna do another layer of gravel because it. I want the factory to be unique looking. Huh. the idea I have for this factory is that there's one side of it that's going to be like lower than the other, so it's going to like dip into the water at least a little bit, and then there's going to be like a dock with like eventually with like that'll lead to like train yards being built on this dock area, because I want eventually I want to make like an actual like steam powered like I'm taking a lot of references from like One Piece where they have like a train on the water kind of like situation. Oh no, I'm there's a raid. Oh god, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, don't come over here, don't come over here, don't come over here, I'm coming over there. Did I press Q? Why did I press Q? I threw my fucking sword. I don't have my sword anymore. What the fuck, where did it go? Oh no, I think swords despawn quicker now. Crap, 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 crap. Don't come over here. I'm gonna make a new sword and then I'm coming over there to kick your ass. Oh no, it's back. That was a weird bug. Anyway, right, come here. Come here. Come here. I need to kill the banner guy and then try and not go near the village because that'll start a raid. There we go. I think that worked, and I have emeralds. I almost said diamonds. Why did I say diamonds? I don't know. I just have to avoid the village because until this bad omen effect goes away. Because if I go to the village, there'll be a raid, and I will lose all the villagers. So yay, that's gonna be fun. So yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my factory. I'm going to take a lot of references from like if you haven't seen up to where I am, spoilers ahead by the way. Um, Water 7 is a good like kind of like baseline of like what I want to like build this factory to sort of emulate. I don't want it to look exactly like Water 7 because I can't build it on the water. But I want my factory to have the resources to be connected to the water. Does that make sense? Probably not. I'm just going to say, for now, the plan is to have at least one side of the factory in near the water, so I can use the water to power like water wheels and shit. So I can go from a scrub lord living off of one water wheel to eventually having 50 of them powering my entire factory. That kind of like situation, you know? Then it leads towards me building a train yard at the beginning of this like dock area that I have envisioned, which will touch the water, so I may eventually have to like leave the island to build at least a little bit of it, or maybe I could build it inside. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, so I'm going to go with this idea and tell me if it's a good idea or not, right? So, as I said from the first episode, the rules are I can't leave this island at all until I build at least one big factory, like big like create contraption kind of like situation, right? So, the idea is this. This is going to be lower than expected. No, wait. Should it be lower or should it be this height and then have like water wheels and that touching it? I forget how big water wheels are. Excuse me. I'm gonna do it one lower. I just don't trust myself, you know. I keep forgetting how big they are because I think I need to start with little ones, and the little ones don't power much apart from maybe a automated system, you know. I don't know how else to explain it, but I'm just gonna roll with it, and if it doesn't work, then I can always say it was a nice try, and then I can always be like, you know what. Or if it works, then people can be like, oh, this is a good idea. So I want it to at least touch the water, maybe one more down. I don't want off this island at the moment because I can't really leave it. I'm going to ask you this question, right? Because there's kelp next to the island, is swimming allowed? I didn't have this rule in mind for like stuff. Does it count as if it's connected to the island? because it's literally not far from that little like inlet. So I'm gonna ask the comments: is it okay to swim to grab the kelp? If not, then we can always do something else. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go close to the village because my bed is there. I should have brought it out with me. Ah, piss. Piss and shit. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit of an issue. Oh, actually, it's far enough, so I might not cause a raid. Okay, I didn't cause a raid. That's good. I'm taking my bed with me. I'm not coming back here again because this is technically where I'm building my base. So yeah. So I'm gonna just yeah, I'm just gonna put my bed there and do that so I can make my new spin point. And I don't have food on me, which is gonna be a pain. So I'm gonna do this and then go back and grab shit and basically bring it over so I don't have to come back here again. Unless I need to. I mean, I do have food. I have these little like berry bushes. Which actually, you know what? I'm gonna plant some around this weird like divot in the ground there. And then maybe after the bad omen effect is gone, I'll go hunting for like chickens and sheep and shit because I need wool for. I think I need it for like windmills and stuff in this pack. I did a little bit of research, by the way, when I did the last episode. Technically, it's the same day I'm recording this, but I did more research when I was like faffing about like editing. I was watching a YouTube video on Crate, basically, while I was editing. So yeah, it's literally the same day, just a couple hours later. And another reason why I'm doing it in one day is so that I can get as much out of the recording setup that I've got situated today. It's very weird. So I'm gonna rename that waypoint to something else. I almost burped, by the way. Sorry. That's why it was very weird. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I need my furnace back, by the way. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm gonna replace this with this crafting station because A, it's better, and B, crafting tables are just meh. Anyway, so I'm gonna eat this, try and regain my hunger bars so I can heal, so I could not be on 1.5 hearts. Or sorry, a half heart. I don't know why I said 1.5. I was literally on a half heart. So, if you're wondering how am I going to get to the lower section of my factory if there is no like stairs or anything, I'm gonna make this a little bit lower, by the way. I'm going to build the floor up to for toxic. I'm gonna grab my wood so you can see what I'm talking about. This is gonna be up to, so it's gonna be. So if this is the corner, well, actually no, I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the corner. So this is gonna be where the floor is actually gonna go. So it's gonna be an up like factory. It's gonna like not touch this. It's just this is supposed to be flat for stuff to be underneath it. Because this is going to be entirely caved out back here so that I can build the train station underneath. Does it make sense? It won't. At the moment it doesn't, but it will eventually. 10 work? Or should I bring it back all the way here? What would be best? Maybe here? So it's touching. here? I don't know. Not 100% sure what's the best option for this, but I'm gonna go for that kind of like size, so it touches this, like, so it's here. I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas. We can always go back to replan this eventually. I don't want it to be symmetrical. Factories are never symmetrical, so I'm okay with it being kind of like off kilter and shit. It'll bug the fuck out of me, but I'm happy with it. Oh, I need one more. Crap. It's 4. Why did I keep doing this? I keep miscounting. I'm like, it's 4. Why was it being weird? Anyway. And then I just realized something. I just realized I'm gonna get back here, right? And it's gonna be off 1. And then it's gonna be pissing me the fuck off. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I thought it... See, what I thought was, I thought I built it here. And it was off 1. And it was gonna piss me the fuck off. Anyway, it's not gonna piss me off. It's just gonna be annoying. Okay, so... Okay, I want it here then. I should have put gravel down thick. Because it's gonna be a pain in the arse to count correctly. So yeah. Don't get it twisted. The gravel will go the way of the dodo. It'll vanish. Don't worry about it. It'll go. It will eventually like vanish. Oh no, it's too low. Oh god. Why am I doing this? Why is it being so stupid? Why? It's fine. I will eventually figure it out. It's just one of those days. It's the same day for me, but for you, it's the next day. So, how's things in the future? Oh, is that interesting? Having a conversation with someone like this is fucking stupid. It's hilarious, but it's stupid. Honestly. I need an axe. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Why didn't I make myself an axe? I don't know. You decide. With a death battle. I like referencing a lot of shit today. I don't know why. I've been watching a lot of YouTube in my life, and it's just one of those things where it's just like, yep, this makes sense. Say it so. Batman. See what I mean? I've been watching a lot of like shit, and it's just one of those things, you know. So yeah, speaking of like TV shows and stuff, have you watched anything recently? That I haven't. And interesting going on with your lives. I still sound like shit, by the way. Well, of course I would. It's the same day. But other than that, hopefully everything's going well with yous. You can probably hear a plane in the background because la 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 la. As I said many times in the last episode, I moved. I probably mentioned it once in the last episode, but I moved finally out of my parents' house, so I'm now living on my own, on my lonesome. So yay. It's fun living on my own now. I can literally do what I want. I mean, I did that anyway, but I can now do more what I want. Does that make sense? Probably not. Oh, please tell me that this is... it's fine. It's one off, but I don't care. I thought it was like perfectly almost symmetrical, and I was like, I don't want it to be symmetrical, so it's fine. So, yeah. The factory floor is going to be hovering above the actual floor, which will be removed and replaced with something else. So, technically, this is the framework for the underground of the factory. Did that make sense? Probably not. You're probably fed up of me keep mentioning what I'm doing. So I'm going to stop and just continue building this out and see if it works. If it doesn't, then you can always be like, it didn't work. We said so. But I'm doing it this way, so whatever. Anyway, do you like the new banner and the new logo for the channel? I went for a rebrand. I wanted to see if it fit the new theme and the scheme of this rebrand that I'm going for. It's a soft reboot of my channel, basically. It used to be just APRM, then I went to Astra Plays because I thought Astra Plays sounded a wee bit more professional, but then I didn't do any videos from that genre of that time that I rebranded, so I was also like, you know what, go back to APRM. It's short, it's sweet, it gets to the point, it's my name, basically. And it's a lot easier to remember than Astra Plays 24/7 all the time, so I'll just APRM again. And maybe eventually down the line I might rebrand again. Who knows? My YouTube channel is in a constant state of flux. As I keep saying, I need to rename this. It's now not home base, it's now fucking mine shafty. You know what? I'm gonna cut mine shafty because I said it. Anyway, while I faff about doing this, I want to ask you guys a question, and it's a very serious question, right? I was talking about it in the last episode, and I'm gonna like bring it up again because it's still on my mind. It's still the same day for me, so it's still on my mind. So I'm gonna bring it up again. Do you believe that politicians should go to like an event with everybody and try and talk over, well, not talk over like shit. I mean, like, how to explain it? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it in another way, right? Do you think how we vote for people in power at the moment is kind of stupid? We cast a vote, and our vote matters maybe some of the time, not all the time, but some of the time. And it's one of those things where you're like, does it even really matter? I was just thinking about it when I was doing editing for the video. I was just thinking, wouldn't it not be easier to have them like talk to each other? I mean, they talk to each other anyway, but I'm like talking about how to explain it. My brain is just like trying to like word it correctly because it doesn't sound right. You know what? I'm just gonna go with the thing that I had in my brain. Politicians shouldn't be voted into power, right? They should actually like be. It's like boxing. It's like thinking of boxing, like put into a ring with each other and told to box, and the one who like survives 10 rounds with the other is the next politician. But then I was like, no, that's kind of stupid. And then I realised that was already like suggested by somebody, and I was like, oh. It's that kind of like situation where you're like, oh, I kind of copied this from someone else. But then I was like, I would say it anyway because it was on my head, it was on my mind. So, you know what? It works out. But I think it would be fucking hilarious if the next politician, instead of being voting in, was told to fight in a boxing event, and it was televised to all over the world. I mean, like, literally everybody in the world. That's how politicians should be voted in now. It'd be hilarious. But I digress. Today's episode might be a longer one than the last episode because I am doing a lot of like base building and talking about shit. I didn't edit a lot of the video last time. I kept a lot of shit in that I was talking about because it was just one of those days where I'm just like, I can't be editing. This episode will be the same, by the way. It'll be a long episode where I don't edit. But I'm just going to dig out this gravel. I may even do some... Well, I was going to say Tinker's Construct, but it's not Tinker's Construct on this mod. It's called Hephaestus. So I'm going to do some Hephaestus stuff. And that's a good way... That's a good like name for that mod, by the way. Hephaestus. It's the... I think it's the Greek god. Am I correct? Greek god of like forge and shit. He created weapons for the Pantheon. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know a lot of like mythological shit. I mean, I'm an atheist, so I know mythological shit isn't like to do with religion or anything like that. It's just to do with like explaining like how stuff happened back then. But still, I don't believe in anything. It's just one of those things, you know. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way to go about doing this like pack and talk about nonsense at the same time, you know. That I just realised something. Coughing. This actually might have to go down even further now that I think about it, because then I could make a channel of the water and build water wheels that way, instead of like doing it the way I was thinking of. Would that work? Am I allowed to do that? I don't know. I'll let you guys decide in the next video, because tomorrow it'll be episode 3 that I'll record, which will go up after episode 2. So it'll be episode 2 today. Well, like I say, I've recorded episode 1 and episode 2. So episode 1 will go up today, episode 2 will go up tomorrow, but then when tomorrow comes around, I'll be recording episode 3, which will go up tomorrow, and then episode 4, which will go up the next day. Does that make sense? I don't know. That's how I'm working it. If it works, then yay. If it doesn't, then nay. It's just to see if I can try and get a cohesive like recording schedule out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I tried it. And we can always go back to the old style of recording where I just record whenever I feel like it. And because I'm recording, my voice sounds a little bit better. Not 100%, but it does sound better because I'm like, I have water and shit. So it sounds like I'm a little bit more put together, shall we say. Anyway, do you like the idea that I'm going for with this? I don't know if it will work with like one half. Like, I want this half to be like literally touching the water, and then this half to be a little bit up, so it leads to like this. So this is to go down like more. I don't know how more, so maybe I'll just do this then, so I know where it goes. Oh my god, my shovel broke again! It is such a shame. My shovel keeps breaking. I should make more should make more shovels. Anyway, so is anybody looking forward to playing the Switch 2? Me, no, not so much. I know it came out not that long ago in like real life and shit, and people are already playing it, but I don't really want to play it. I do at the same time, but then I don't, and then I realise that there's some games on there that look cool, like Donkey Kong Bonanza and the Mario Kart World thing looks good, and then I'm like, do I want to play it? It's a lot of money, and then I'm like, yeah, I do want to play it. So yeah, I'm in that kind of like fence where I'm like, it's a lot of money, but I still want to play it. And I can't ask like my brother to buy it for me because he's trying to get his own copy and shit. Because he helped me like. I'm not. I don't know if you know this about me, but my brother helped me helped me get an Oculus Quest 2 so I could like record VR chat, which I only did once, by the way, on my like channel, because it's a hassle to record. So I decided not to record it again. Oh, you know what? Right, I'm expanding the island a little bit just so I can like make this a wee bit easier, but I can't expand it any further than what I'm doing right now because I wanted to make it a wee bit more, symmetrical. So literally, I can't expand it any further, so I'm just gonna do this instead. I'm gonna bring it in a little bit so I can have an inlet, so that makes it a wee bit more easier for me when I eventually have water wheels and shit. And I can't even grab the items that are in the water because I'm not allowed to touch the water yet until I get confirmation from the comments that says that I can do it. So yeah, the last episode went up. Well, it's technically going up today, so but remember this is supposed to be for tomorrow, so I'm just doing it in the roundabout way, stating that this is how it's working. So, did you like the last episode? I think it worked out well. I mean, I was just talking a lot of nonsense and basically bullshitting what I was doing, but if people enjoyed it, please tell me. I like to keep up to date with people. Speaking of, I don't know if I linked my book in the thing. I know it's the same day, but I'm just like talking about the future. If I did, then ignore what I said. But if I didn't, then remind me to do so. I'm talking about the future like it's already happened. Like today is tomorrow. It's weird. I don't. I mean, touch hair wood that I'm not. I'm not having as much lag. I mean, I think it's because I updated the memory on this pack. Because I was like faffing about before recording this today, like episode 1 and then episode 2. So I was faffing about, fiddling about the settings in this and seeing what worked and what didn't. And then I realised I could actually go into the configuration files and turn off some of the more graphically pulling information. So I did that. Hopefully it worked. If it didn't, then please tell me and I'll fix it again. So yeah. So I'm doing, as I keep saying, I'm going to keep referencing it so people will understand where my headspace is. So I'm doing 2 episodes a day. So this is episode 2 now, and it's just going to basically be titled "Talking Crap." First episode is just going to be Dawn, and this is just going to be talking crap while building the factory. Hopefully the audio is okay, because I have this strange feeling that the audio is too loud in my recordings, especially because I didn't get a new microphone, but I got a new like recording setup situated because I'm in my own place, so there's going to be less noise from other sources, but there's going to be more noises from other sources. Literally, I mean, you probably heard cars and that in the last episode, so yeah. I'm going to try and figure out what's the best option to go for. May invest in some sound foam and shit, and maybe a better mic. Because at the moment I'm using like an old headset, and it's like the wire for the mic, and that is frayed to fuck. And it feels like I'm getting electric shocked. Which, it's not, by the way. I'm not. It's just, it's how it feels like. Because of reasons. So, yeah. Anyway. If people are interested to know that the series is going to continue, then you're good to basically be like, yay, it's continuing. But also at the same time, if you want me to like do other like series, because you can suggest like mod packs and shit, and I can do them and see if it's any good for my channel. Because I want to push myself to do other packs. The only packs I probably won't do are like horror mods, because I don't do well with like horror, like anything. So sorry if you like suggested a like horror mod and shit. I won't do it, just for reasons. So sorry. It's just one of these things. So I'm gonna do this last little bit of this, and then maybe do some. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can try and. No, you know what? I'm just gonna end off this episode instead of doing what I was thinking about doing. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. As I sign off, I'm just realizing how am I going to do the Hephaestus, the Tinker's Construct stuff without sand? Because sand is what I need for grout, basically. And then I'm like, but if I find like a lush biome cave underneath my base, bike. Anyway, I'm signing off. Thank you so much for watching. This has been episode 2, and this has been APRM, and this was also keep forgetting the fucking name of the series. Gets to me a second. My brain is just like fried. It's Steambound from Island to Orbit, and hopefully no one else has took that name. If someone else has took that name, please tell me. I just came up with it. I just can't remember how to fucking say it. So, thank you so much for watching. Peace out and love yous lots.